There is a mysterious phenomenon that plagues millions of seniors every single night.
You look at the digital clock. It is 3:14 a.m. or perhaps 3:45 a.m.
You are not just awake, you are wide awake. Your mind is racing.
Most people assume this happens because they need to use the bathroom or blame it on noise.
But ancient medical wisdom suggests it is a biological signal, a distress flare.
Sent up by one of the most hard-working organs in your body, the liver.
Because the liver does not have pain receptors, it cannot yell at you by causing pain.
Instead, it yells at you by waking you up.
In this video, we are going to explore the deep connection between your liver health and your sleep cycle.
And we will provide the liver rescue protocol to help you sleep through the night.
Before we dive in, hit that button.
Part 1. The internal organ clock.
We all know about the circadian rhythm, but beneath that master clock, there are smaller clocks.
Different organs enter their peak phase of repair at different times. The time slot for the liver is between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. This is the time when the liver performs its most heavy lifting. It filters the blood.
If healthy, you sleep right through it. If congested, this process becomes a struggle. The liver generates heat as it works. If you're working too hard, it generates excessive heat. The hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are traditionally associated with the lungs. It is like a factory shift change, where the first crew did not finish their work. If the liver has not finished, the toxic load spills over, triggering a wake-up signal.
There is a very specific biological mechanism. Part 2. The fuel tank crisis.
Part 2. The fuel tank crisis. Nitrous glycogen.
Your brain is an energy hog. It requires a constant stream of glucose.
At night, when you are fasting, where does the energy come from? It comes from the liver.
Your liver acts as a battery. It stores excess sugar in a form called glycogen.
When the liver becomes infiltrated with fat, the battery gets smaller.
Around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., your limited glycogen stores run out. Your blood sugar crashes.
Your brain senses that fuel is low. It thinks it is dying.
To save you, the brain signals the adrenal glands to release cortisol and adrenaline.
You wake up feeling alert, wired, or anxious because your body just gave you a shot of adrenaline.
This is not insomnia. This is a metabolic crash.
But fuel isn't the only problem. Part 3. The detox bottleneck.
The detox bottleneck.
We live in a toxic world. We breathe pollution.
Every substance must be metabolized. by a family of enzymes called cytochrome P450. As we age, our liver volume shrinks, making it less efficient.
If you are taking multiple medications, your liver is working overtime.
If the load is too high, the liver cannot keep up. It creates a bottleneck.
When toxins are not processed, specifically ammonia, it recirculates. Ammonia is a neurotoxin. It can cross the blood-brain barrier. Even mild elevations can irritate the brain tissue, disrupting neurotransmitters.
The result is a brain that is chemically agitated. You wake up because your blood is irritating your nervous system. This is why sleep gets worse when you eat a heavy protein meal late at night.
We mentioned fatty liver earlier. Part 4, the silent epidemic.
Part 4. The silent epidemic, Magus fatty liver.
Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease affects nearly 1 in 4 people.
But your liver cells are slowly being replaced by fat droplets.
Imagine trying to filter water through a clean sponge. It flows easily.
Now imagine a sponge dipped in wax. The flow stops. The liquid backs up.
At night, when you lie down, gravity is no longer pulling blood to your legs.
If your liver is stiff, it cannot handle this increased blood volume.
The conscious mind might not register pain, but the subconscious registers stress.
Fatty liver is driven by diets high in refined carbohydrates and fructose.
But it's not just physical. Part 5. The emotion of the liver.
Part 5. The emotion of the liver.
In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is associated with anger, frustration, and resentment.
Seniors who wake up often report they do not just wake up blank. Their minds are racing.
Thinking about an argument, worrying about money, vague frustration.
Biologically, we know that liver stress increases cortisol, and cortisol increases anxiety.
This is the emotional signature of the liver.
Addressing the liver can often do more for your mood than talk therapy.
There is a habit many use to sleep, which is actually...
Part 6. The alcohol myth.
It is the nightcap. Alcohol is a sedative. So you think it helps you sleep.
But alcohol is poison. Your liver stops everything else because alcohol is an immediate threat. It stops processing fat. It stops balancing blood sugar.
Around 3 a.m., your body experiences a rebound effect.
Your blood sugar crashes because the liver was too busy dealing with the booze.
Your brain releases a massive spike of adrenaline to wake you up.
This is why people who drink often wake up sweating and heart racing.
Furthermore, alcohol destroys the architecture of sleep. It prevents REM sleep. If you are waking up, eliminate alcohol completely.
You are pouring fuel on the fire that is waking you up.
We have established the problem. So how do we fix it? Part 7.
Part 7. The solution FETS. The liver reset.
We do not need expensive detox pills. We need gentle daily habits.
Step 1. The dinner deadline. You must stop eating at least 3 to 4 hours before sleep.
You are forcing the night shift to do the day shift's work. By finishing dinner by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., the liver can focus on detoxification.
Step 2. The bitter principle. The liver loves bitter.
Start eating bitter foods at dinner. Arugula, dandelion greens, radicchio.
Bitter foods stimulate the production of bile, the fluid that carries toxins out.
You can also take apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. The sour taste stimulates the liver.
By increasing bile flow, you are unclogging the drain.
Step 3. The glycogen anchor. Stabilize your stores.
This does not mean eating a sugary snack. That will just spike insulin.
Eat a dinner rich in healthy protein and high-quality fiber.
Protein provides the amino acids the liver needs to detoxify.
Fiber creates a slow release of energy that keeps blood sugar stable.
Some find that a very small amount of raw honey right before bed can help.
It supplies just enough liver glycogen to fuel the brain through the night. Step 4. The fluid flush.
Front-load your water. Drink the majority before 3 p.m.
In the evening, switch to a liver-supportive tea. Dandelion root or milk thistle.
Milk thistle contains silymaridrin, a compound that protects liver cells.
A small cup acts as a gentle signal to the liver that help is on the way.
There are specific nutrients that act as fertilizer for liver cells. Part 8.
Part 8. The nutrients of repair.
The most important one is choline. The best source is egg yolks.
Choline helps the liver export fat. Without it, fat gets trapped.
Many seniors avoid egg yolks, but they are throwing away the medicine. Another critical nutrient is glutathione, the master antioxidant.
Boost it by eating sulfur-rich foods like garlic, onions, and broccoli.
Cruciferous vegetables contain sulforaphane, which turns on the detox pathways. What you do when you wake up sets the tone. Part 9. Part 9. The morning ritual.
When you wake up, your liver is dehydrated.
The first thing
Should be a liver flush drink.
Warm water with lemon.
It rehydrates the system and stimulates the tract to eliminate waste.
Wait 30 minutes before drinking coffee. Coffee is good, but hydrate first.
Finally, you must reduce the workload. Part 10.
Look at the chemicals. Bleach, air fresheners, pesticides.
It acts like taking a heavy backpack off the liver's shoulders.
It frees up energy for the liver to perform its primary job, keeping you healthy. Conclusion: listening to the alarm. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not a curse. It is a communication.
It is your body telling you that the engine is struggling, the fuel is running low.
Instead of reaching for a sleeping pill, which will only tax the liver further, listen to the signal.
Look at your diet. Look at your alcohol consumption. Look at your stress.
By supporting your liver, you are protecting your brain from toxins, stabilizing blood sugar. The liver is the only organ that can fully regenerate itself. It is incredibly resilient.
Start tonight. Eat the bitter greens. Skip the wine. Drink the tea.
And when you finally sleep through the night, you will know that your internal clock is back in rhythm.
Your body is a complex machine. Treat it with the nuance and care it deserves.
Now, I would love to hear from you. Do you wake up during this specific window of time?
Share your experience in the comments below. Your story helps others.
If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment with 1. If not, type 0. I value your honest feedback.
And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.
Tourist. Dedicated to protecting your brain, your heart, and your future.
Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.